I'm Julie Akers from Millennial Marketing. We're here with Janie Grisham with Janie Grisham's Photography. We're going to be talking about social media and how she uses it in her business to build up her tribe. So, she's been doing photography for how many years?
Since 2010, so 6 years.
Okay, and what was your social media background before that?
Really, I didn't have a social media background. I had a personal Facebook page. And before Facebook, I had MySpace. Does that even count?
Woo! You are edging yourself.
Yeah. So, really just a personal Facebook page. And that's what I currently use now to market my business.
Okay, so when you were starting your business, how did you approach social media? Were you excited about it? Were you a little scared about it? What was your general feel?
I was a little nervous about it, but I was excited to try and build my business and get new clients. But I wasn't real familiar about how to go about it, and so that was the scary part.
Okay, and now currently you have a Janie Grisham photography page.
Yes.
And you have about how many followers?
About 440.
So you're doing better than ours. We're currently at about 40. And we have really struggled on the Facebook platform for us. Now, we were only given a week or 10, we were given like a 10-day span to do our marketing program. And basically the other thing, our other struggle is, you know, we are starting a business from ground up that's kind of fictitious. And so that kind of gave us trouble on Facebook because we didn't have an exact person that was building the page. Because what we ran into was, you know, generally when you make a page, you do it yourself and then you invite all your friends. Well, our profile did not have any friends, and so it kind of became hard. And so we actually got ourselves kicked off Facebook thanks to me. So that's kind of a bummer, but we've learned from that, and so I basically learned from that and tried to help it on other platforms. But like I said, our situation was a little different because we didn't have that personal connection, and so that probably really helped you in the beginning because, you know, most of the time when we think about ourselves, I mean, if we have friends, they love us and they'll do what we ask them to do. And so that's the struggle that we found because we had to get like a couple of friends and then go down their friend list. So doing that, you know, and then it's kind of creepy because people are like, who are you? And so it wasn't the best feel. It wasn't the feel we were looking for, but of course, we had to work within our parameters. So, what was your results when you first started? Did you see immediate response? Was it?
It was kind of slow, but what I did is I just went down my friends list and I started with family, and I just shared my Facebook page on my personal page and started asking friends and family to go like my page. And then as family started liking it, then I would go and see who hadn't liked the page yet. So then I would take that page and I would private message my friends or family that had not liked the page yet and would ask them privately, could you possibly message or could you possibly like my page? I'm really trying to build a clientele here. And really when it really started to grow is whenever I really started getting clientele and posting more pictures on that page. So the more pictures I posted, the more clientele that I got, and word of mouth, the more people came.
Did you find that it was, now you have a certain kind of style, most photographers have a style, so you have a certain style in your photography. Did you find that it was easy to find people that really connected with your type of photography, or was it more difficult?
In the beginning, it's difficult because you're still trying to discover yourself what type of photographer you are. In the beginning, I would do anything and everything, seniors, newborns, children, families, but as I've grown as a photographer, I've realized that I really just like doing seniors, children, and newborns, and that's really what I like to stick to now. And so now that I kind of know who I like to reach out to, I can hone in on those clients.
And babies are really cool. I know you did some research on how to become the baby whisperer. So that was probably really exciting. I've seen a lot of your pictures where, you know, the babies are sleeping and all the cool pictures. And so I'm sure that's a very fun shop to do and very peaceful and wonderful to kind of go. Now, when you're building your market and you first did your page, what do you think kind of, I mean, as you were building maybe 40 or 60 likes on your page, what do you think was that moment or maybe that certain something you posted that really launched you, you know, closer to where you wanted to be? And I know you're an amateur at this point on Facebook and you got a ways to go,
Right.
but what do you really, you know, was there a certain photography set you did or maybe a certain types that you started running that people really enjoyed?
You know, teaming up with another photographer helped a lot. It helped me to grow as a photographer, and teaming up with him and just showing my work and saying, you know, lighting may have been done by such and such photographer, picture taken by myself. That really helped because it brought some of his clients over just to kind of look at my work. You know, generally whenever a person has a photographer, they're pretty faithful to that photographer.
Oh, sure,
so,
right.
you know, there was really no worry about his clients leaving or anything like that. But that brought a lot of attention to my page. And then also I did some promoting by if you share my page with X amount of people and it gets a sale, then you're going to receive, you know, 10% off a session. And so that really helped as well.
Oh, well, that's great. Okay, well, just wrapping up, do you have any future plans on any other social sites? I know, you know, what we've worked on this week is Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. I know photographers do well on Pinterest sometimes. And
I
Instagram.
love Pinterest. I have not used my own photography on Pinterest. I search Pinterest for other photographers. And so I love that. And I would like to start using Pinterest for my own marketing. I also love Instagram. Twitter, I have to admit, I'm scared of just because I have no idea how to use it.
Well, I am the Twitter queen now, so just
Maybe
so
you could
know,
teach me a
I've been living on Twitter for the last 10 days. So I just want to let my teacher know, Kendall Wilson, we have enjoyed this week as we wrap up with our social marketing. Thanks a lot and have a great day.